Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium. And anytime the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy to live up to. One that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Baugh, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Cyclones offense will get the first crack at it here. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball on quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. It's complete on the right side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Horned Frogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Got a man, it's James.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They'll try the left side. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And the Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
On the ground, it's Cook. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. The running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, TCU!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Baker. And the Horned Frogs get enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks last week. They've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here early, already registering a sack in this week.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
That's just not the start you're expecting to see from this guy. Obviously, it's a big game. There's a lot of pressure. The crowd is loud, but we've seen 2 drops in the first quarter from this guy. He's got to crank it up.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Trying to get to him. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Intentional ground. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. The field goal is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got room at the 35. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Got his man on the right. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. A low line drive and not his best work. Coverage team does a good job, touches it dead, no return on this one. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. And Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
This offense has a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense, a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fires to the right. That pass is incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got a bright route. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
How easy was that? I mean, when you got a quarterback that can run design runs like this and get you 5+ yards and make it look that easy, God, it makes it really hard for the defenses to stop.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Going up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
You see it in football all the time, right? I get a matchup on the outside. You want to try to play man coverage? I'm going to let my wide receiver try to go up and make a play. A lot of times the wide receiver wins. Not this time.
Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Just a short pass to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Let's go! Back to the air one more time. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Gets rid of it. He caught it. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They are perfect on 4th down so far in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And he could not get loose on the run.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Good timing on the quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Cyclones will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Hoover. He lobs one high down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Caught near the sideline, it's James. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He makes a catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man by himself. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Beck. Pocket starts to collapse. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cyclones!
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot in bounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. Zings it complete to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
To the air, it's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 26.
The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Glover. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
To the air, it's Hoover. Pressure coming. This time on target. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. He's looking to throw it. Release to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's James. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots there, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They keep attacking through the air. Got his man down the middle. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. The Horned Frogs have pushed it inside the 20. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's right on target. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. He's got it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got it. At the 45 on his way. And he breaks into the open. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The kickoff team out there getting set. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. How about that last drive? drive just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Quick strike complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Back to pass. It's Hoover. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got his man. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, and they convert. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's fourth and long. Like, it's one thing if it's fourth and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Line gets set, first down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. They'll go to the ground. Makes his man miss. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
To the air. It's Beck. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got some room to run. The 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Down. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers, go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
On the run, it's Hansen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Now he's going to break the pocket. It's complete to the right. And the defense drags him down. This senior showing great toughness, takes the hit, and still puts the ball on target. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Offense.
The aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Payne. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll try the run.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over. And you saw it on that play.
And the Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
At the 12-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. The run to the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Referee signals time. Defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Touchdown, TCU! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Iowa State sending the offense back out. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
It's 2nd down.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. To throw, it's Beck. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Iowa State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Good job by the coverage units to put a stop to that return.
First and 10.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long.